Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, peeps? My YouTube peeps, my YouTubers, my two peeps. Ha! Yo, holla. What's up? How's it going? My name is RJ. Yes, and now I have my own YouTube channel that everyone should subscribe to, obviously. I do have videos already there on YouTube. Um, there's some of me dancing and some other stuff, me in competitions with other things. You guys should totally go check them out, like them, comment, do whatever you got to do. Um, but yeah, so kind of in a strange position, especially for an American from Alabama, South Alabama. But yes, I am now currently in Santiago, Chile, and I am studying here. Um, Well, I'm an exchange student here. So, the thing is, I'm going to be filling you in on most of the stuff, if not everything, that goes on here in Chile. Tomorrow makes my 2 month anniversary of being here. Yeah, so I love to travel a lot. I think this is maybe the sixth or seventh um, country I've been to. So, the thing is, um, I will start from the beginning. Okay, so um, first of all, the trip here was crazy in itself. So my plane was from Montgomery, Alabama, to Charlotte, North Carolina. From Charlotte, North Carolina, to Washington D.C., and from Washington D.C. to Bogota, Colombia. From Bogota, Colombia, to Santiago, Chile. And so, anyway, when we got to Colombia, they had like some day delay because they were searching for drugs. They had the dogs on the plane with the police and the blah and all that stuff, right? So anyway, um, they did that, and we had, like I said, our day delay. And then I met some people on the plane and met up with them in the airport. And then we were just like, hey, you know what? Let's make the most of it. I've never been to Colombia myself. So we were like, hey, let's go find some places, some clubs to go out or whatever. So we found a place and we hung out and then we came back, went back to the hotel that the airline paid for. Oh, yeah. And then um, the next day, um, I was able to leave. Well, excuse me, the next night, I was able to leave and come to Santiago, Chile. And let me tell you something, the Spanish from Colombia to Chile is totally different, and I realized it as soon as I got into the airport in here in Chile, and I was like, huh? What? Hmm? 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 Hmm. Could not understand a word as to where I was understanding very okay in Colombia. Anyway, so um, when I got here, I had a taxi ride. And of course, if you ever go somewhere outside of the US or outside of your country, make sure you know the conversion rates between money. Make sure you know it. I ended up paying about 100,000 pesos for a 30 peso taxi cab trip, excuse me, to um, where I was staying at the time. And so, but 100,000 pesos is somewhere in the vicinity of $200. So it was way too much for me to pay. They got me. They got me. They got me. Mm. Be careful, guys. Whenever you're traveling. Also, let me see. I got some notes I'm taking off because I wanted to tell you guys the cool stuff and the crazy stuff. Oh, also, technically, I'm not studying at the moment because the country is in strike. Yes, they even have a national strike day. Craziness. But anyway, they got riots going on. The students actually are in strike, not the teachers. They got riots going on and all kinds of stuff. And when they do have riots, There's fire in the streets. That way the buses can't get through. People driving taxis can't get through. It's crazy. It's madness. I saw people hanging like strapped up on the bridge, just hanging, holding a sign on this freaking national strike day. Craziness, people. Craziness. Um, also, the transportation. Yeah, if you guys have never been to Europe or South America before, and I'm speaking to my Americans, um, and if you especially are from south of the U.S. and you've never been to New York or L.A. or anything, the transportation, if you're going to travel, transportation is a key. You must learn transportation. There are micros, which are the buses. There are metros, which is the subway. And if you don't choose to get around with those, the only other way to get around is either you have a friend with a vehicle or you're walking and it's a huge city. You don't want to do that all the time. And or you can take a taxi, which obviously costs money. Ah, but yeah, so this was my first video. You guys subscribe to me, please. Subscribe to my channel. There will be more videos out. Unfortunately, this one can't be longer. I do have new ones coming out. I'll tell you about the women here. It's madness. It's crazy. So you guys, I would appreciate if you subscribe to me, and yeah, I'll check you later. Holla.